All right. Here we go. Last section. Yes. 3.6. We're going to do the same thing we just did. All right. Except with letters. So this is no different. Don't freak out with this letter. It's the same concept. So let's step back. Let's say we have this. Okay. Just back up. We would rewrite this as 7 to the 3/4, right? Okay. We'll read it on there. It makes no difference whether it's 7 or m. Same thing. So we're going to write this as m to the 3/4. That's it. We're done.
Well, why would you put 7 in this example?
No,
It's
this
an
one is the
example.
example.
Oh, okay, it's an example. Okay, now. Okay, I get it.
Now, this one you got to be careful about. Okay? See how the whole 7m is under the radical? You got to think about this as a group. Okay? So when we take it out, we're going to write it like this. Okay? In a group, and this is to the 1/3. Yeah. Now, technically, we could write it if we wanted to. Think about it this way. 7 to the 1st, m to the 1st, right? Cube. We could write 7 to the 1/3, m to the 1/3. That's okay. Either way is fine, because if we think about it, let's think about our rules, right? Eventually, we're going to do that anyway, right? So I would accept either way. You can put it in parentheses and take it out and just do it in one step, or you can write it both to the 1/3. It makes no difference. They're the same thing. Okay? No difference here. We write the x, we write the 15, we just slap that 3 underneath. Except, no, it's just x. You can. You want to dress it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Going out in town? Got that little black number on, ready for the night? Okay. So, if you want to dress it up with parentheses, that's fine. But we're not done yet. Because 15 divided by 3 is. So that's simplified all the way out. You always. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to dress it up, okay. Now, here, same as before. We got the 6a, we have two choices. We can put it in parentheses and do the 4/3. Okay? Or, if you want, you can write it this way, individually. It makes no difference. I will accept either one. It's the same thing. The second one is the same as the first, just one step further. Okay? Same thing here. You can write 2x in parentheses to the 3/5. Or, we can write 2 to the 3/5, x to the 3/5. Yeah, it's about a whole two seconds more work. Okay, so here we have 5m to the 8/4, but 8/4 is, so this is really just 5m squared. And if you want, you can put 5 squared m squared. And if you did that, that's the same thing as 25m squared. So any of these will be appropriate answers. Okay? But if you want to just stop right here, that's fine. Okay, what number is not here that should be here? 2. So that's 1 over, we write the k, to the 5/2. And this is no different than what we just did, it just happens to be at the bottom. So we write 3x in parentheses, and we're going to write 5/3. I'm going to stop writing it twice. You know you can do it either way. Just going to save some time. What number is not written here? It's a 2. So we write 1 over, we put the 4x in parentheses, and then we just write 3/2. Going the other direction. Same trick we did before. We write our radical. We put our n before we put like a 5. And then we put our 5 here, our 4 here. Boom. That's it. Okay? We write our radical. Okay, we write our radical. And then we write the entire 6ab squared. But since it's all there, we can't just put we just can't put a 3 here. We gotta put in parentheses and do that 3 here and 2 there. Yes, sir. It's a very good question. You could, if you wanted to, distribute this, right? Here, here, and here. Okay? But that's just not what we're practicing right now. But if you wanted to do that, you could. Alright? But we're just practicing going back and forth and forth. That's a very good question. Okay, so here, again, our trick, we just write the radical. We write the x, y to the 5th in parentheses. And then we just put the numerator here and the denominator here, and we're done. Okay? You see that negative, and we immediately write 1 over. In fact, we're going to do that right here. Oopsie, too far. As soon as we see that negative, we're going to write 1 over, 1 over, 1 over. Just get out of the way. We're going to get that in our head. Negative exponent, write 1 over. Now, we do the same trick we've been doing. We write our radical. We write 2p in parentheses, and then we put the 5 here and the 2 here. We write our radical. We write the entire 5m n to the 4th, all in parentheses. We put our 3 here, and we put our 4 there. We write our radical. We write our 6xy squared in parentheses. We put our 2 here, we put our 3 there, we out. Okay, we back. Forgot about this. So, same thing, okay? So that great question we had earlier, why not distribute? Now we're going to practice that. So, we're going to send this 1/4 in, but what is it? It's a negative, so we're immediately going to write 1 over. But we're going to do 16 to the 1/4, and a to the what? What happens in the 4s?
Cancel.
It's 1/4 of 1 is just 1/4 of 4 is just 1. Now, this is the same thing as this. It doesn't matter. You can write it either way. I don't care which way you write it. Now, all you're going to do is take your calculator, and you're going to hit 4, that funky radical sign, the one with a little x on it, and put 16 to get your answer. It is 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8 times 2 is 16. So, this simplifies to 1 over 2a. Okay, we're going to send this in like so. Now this way we're going to write them separately. Okay? So we're going to have 27 to the 2/3. Okay? We're going to kind of put it all together. And then we're going to have n. Okay? We're going to do 9 over 1 times 2 over 3. Now, what's 9 times 2? Divide by 3. So that's going to just kind of hang out there and wait while we clean up this mess over here with the radical. Now, the trick I taught you, just cut it off. Cut it off. What's the cube root of 27? It is 3. So we're going to write this as 3 squared, and then 6, and then we just clean it up. 3 squared is 9 and then 6. It's crazy. Okay, we're going to distribute the 5/3 here and the 5/3 there. So we're going to write our radical. We're going to put a 1, 2, 3 in there. We're going to write 5, 3. We're going to do the a over here. We're going to come up here off the side, 9 over 1 times 5 over 3. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. 9 times 5 is 45. Divided by 3 is 15. Or, we can just simplify 3 and 9 3 times and get 15 right off the bat. Up to you. But now we got to clean up this radical. So what do? We cut it off. I don't know. That's supposed to be a 125. It won't work. So please, I'm sorry, I have to change this. Let's make this 125. Now, the cube root of 125 is 5. So this is really just 5 to the 5th, a to the 15th. And then we put 5 to the 5th in our calculator, and we get 3125 a to the 15th. 3 more. And this time we will be out. Okay. 1/2 really just means the square root, right? This is the square root of 16 times 6 times 1/2. Half of 6 is 3. Square root of 16 is, that's it. And we're going to distribute the 1/3. 8 to the 1/3 times x to the, what's negative 3 times 1/3. No, negative 1, right? 3's cancel. Now, what's the cube root of 8? 2. 2 times 2 times 2. What happens to the x? It's being cranky. Goes downstairs. Last but not least. Negative 1 over. Immediately. I'm going to sign this over here. So I'm going to have square root of 4, 3, 2. I'm going to have my x over here off to the side. I'm going to 2 over 1 times 3 over 2. What happens to the 2's? Cancel. 3. What's the square root of 4? So I have 1 over 2 cubed x cubed. And I just clean it up. 2 to the 3rd is? No. It's not 2 times 3. It's 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. Now,